So what made you decide to become an instructor at the Next Academy?
Awesome question. I like the idea of really delving into the topics that are in the academy. You know, I really do like strategy. I like culture. I like negotiations and those sort of things. And being able to have a conversation about those specific topics, you know, that's difficult sometimes when you're trying to work it into any of the other things we do in the electrical industry. So it's really nice to jump into and get to those actual researchers and the models and the content that they created. And I think that's really what's interesting about it, what excites me about working in the academy.
As part of my transition and retirement, I went to George Washington University Executive Leadership Doctoral Program. And there I met Michael Callanan. And he and I sat in two corner seats for about 2.5 years. I attribute to getting through the program to Dr. Michael Callanan. And we kind of pushed and pulled each other. And at that time, after we finished the class program, and we're working towards completing our research, he was actually working on these 2-day leadership programs that were part of Next annual, they call them conferences. And so I had the opportunity to co-teach and co-develop those programs. And what I really aspire towards is how are we different, right? How are we applying what we learned? And is the learning relevant to what we're doing day to day? And that's really what I love about Next Leadership Academy. One criteria I had put out was I wanted to add value and be valued. And with Next Leadership Academy, I truly feel that it meets that criteria.
You know, I had probably the best job I thought I could ever have as the executive director of the National NECA and IBW apprenticeship program. But I began to put together, you know, trends in the industry, seeing this increased need for leadership and leadership development in our industry. And so I left that with the sole purpose of being able to work within our industry to improve, you know, our leadership and leadership development. So that really was the impetus for me giving that up. And I still today believe that this is a source of competitive advantage for our contractors if they can learn to leverage these leadership constructs to support the everyday work they're using in providing services to the construction industry.